Hey everybody, Informed Fitness here again. So this video is certainly a different video for me. It's my first collab video. Now it's not a collab in a traditional sense where typically like a collab video between two fitness YouTubers, you'll see them get together and usually do a workout together and then maybe like a Q&A, afterwards or something, having their post-workout meal at Chili's or whatever. But this is just a collab where the gentleman that I'm collabing with sent me a video. We decided to have a discussion series. He sent me a video about the topic that we figured we would talk about. I'm going to watch the video in a minute, and I'll put up the video so you can see it as well. And then I'm going to just kind of give my take on it as well, the topic. Now, the gentleman's name is Tony, and his channel is Tony's Pure Fitness, which you probably may have already have guessed because I'm probably going to put that in the title of this video. But it's Tony's Pure Fitness, and I'm sure most of you watching my channel, you know of his channel. But if you don't, I would really recommend checking his channel out. It's a phenomenal channel. It's one that I feel it's kind of like my channel a bit. He's obviously very fitness related, but he also shoots a lot of videos where he just kind of gets in front of the camera and talks about different things, and he has a very positive vibe about him, and I really enjoy it. So I can't recommend it enough. So please go check it out if you don't know of it. I will certainly put a link to his channel in the description below. So anyway, what we decided to talk about, and this discussion series thing, this was all Tony's idea. So if you enjoy it, go ahead and, thank him for it. And if you don't like it, then give him all the crap. I'm kidding. But the discussion series was his idea. And the first topic we decided to talk about was gym intimidation. If you're not familiar with that term, it's just basically a play on words, but it means people who are intimidated about going to the gym. I think everybody kind of has this at some point when they first start off, their fitness journey. There's something about going to the gym if you've never been there or you haven't been to the gym for a while. There's just something about it that can be slightly intimidating or maybe very intimidating for some people. Whether you're intimidated by the people that are working out there or because you don't know what you're doing or, lots of different things, or maybe it's a combination of all these different things. So that was the topic we decided to talk about. And I'm going to put up Tony's video now so you can see what he has to say about it, which I viewed it once already, and I remember very liking it a lot. I thought it was very well done, but I haven't watched it since. I'm going to watch it again now with you. Because I wanted to have what he had to say about it kind of fresh in my mind so I could kind of just go from there. I didn't want to view it too many times, so then I had it like in my head, maybe what I would want to say ahead of time, because I don't like doing like a cue card, bullet point kind of list like that. I like to kind of shoot from the hip, if you will. But anyway, so here's the video, and I'm going to go ahead and view it with you. So here it is.
What's going on, YouTube? Tony's Pure Fitness, and real quick I want to talk about gym intimidation and why gym intimidation should not keep you from stepping foot into the gym. Gym intimidation was a factor with me, but I was so quickly amazed when I stepped into the gym. Some of the most hardcore people that I was originally afraid of were some of the most helping, were some of the most kind people that I realized that I knew. They helped me out with my diet plan, they helped me out with working out, and just gave me a beautiful introduction into this fitness community. So I tell you, it's almost like anxiety in the fact that you're conjuring up fears that really should not exist, and it's just preventing you from growth, from development. And I embrace you with open arms. So come to the fitness community. You will it will be so worth your while. And I ask you, what is your alternative? Ultimately, you're denying yourself from a better health, from better fulfillment in your life, and ultimately you will find a ton of new friends. I promise you, gym intimidation is a real factor. I've went through it myself, but I can tell you that it's so much better on the other side. And I ask you, what's your alternative? Are you going to be sitting on the couch saying, oh, well, I can't do that because I'm scared? No, that's no way to live. So again, I embrace you. The fitness community embraces you. Rick embraces you. So come on to this gym lifestyle. It's so worth it. It really does just dispel fears and makes you such a brighter person and a more a less fearful person, So yeah, come on into this world, yo, we got you. All right, peace.
Okay, so first of all, Tony, thanks again for sending me that video. That was really great. I mean, you really could not have hit the nail on the head anymore with as far as anything that I would have to say about intimidation. I think all those points you made were, you know, great, and just, yeah, really, really good stuff, man. Thank you for sending me that video. Just to touch on it a little bit more, when he mentioned, oh, and first of all, he said, Rick embraces you. That's me, just in case if anybody, you know, hasn't connected the dots there. My name is Rick, just so you're not thinking, who the hell is Tony talking about? I'm Rick. But anyway, so just to touch on a couple more things that he said, the one about the people going into the gym, the people that he seemed maybe the most intimidating ended up being the most friendly people. I have found that to be absolutely true as well. The people that you see in the gym that may intimidate you, and I know everybody is intimidated by different aspects of going to the gym, but a lot of people probably, you know, young guys, you're going in there and you see, you know, big, strong guys, you know, in there squatting a lot of weight and being all loud and everything, and it could be a little bit intimidating. But you know what? 99% of the time, they are the coolest guys in there. You know, they are more than willing to help out people and just be cool, and they're not like there to like judge you at all. You know, like Planet Fitness, and I'm not trying to get into the whole Planet Fitness discussion thing or anything to do with that, but Planet Fitness does kind of, it's their business motto is it's a judgment-free zone and all that. And I feel like that kind of portrays, you know, the quote-unquote meatheads as being judgmental type people. And in my experience, they're not at all. Like the biggest, beefiest guys who are even roided up out of their mind, they're usually pretty gentle, actually. Even with, you know, some of those side effects that you can get from steroids that make you not so gentle, they're still pretty welcoming towards people. You know, they're just, any questions, again, in my experience, any questions that I've ever had, they've been more than happy to answer them, help you out, give you some different tips. They're just friendly, you know, like if you talk to them, like they're not there judging you. And really it's also too, because I say it jokingly to people, but it's kind of the truth. If you're worried when you're going to the gym, you're worried about people like looking at you and judging you or things like that. I really believe that the guys that go in there, any guy that works out in the gym, he's only looking, any girl that goes into the gym, she's only looking at one person. She's looking at herself, because when you're into the gym, you just, you know, you're trying to improve yourself, and you're in there working yourself and looking at yourself, and hopefully it's in a positive light. But unfortunately, most of the time it's in a negative light. The girls look at themselves and think that they're still too overweight or not this or not that. And then guys, it's the same thing, except there's one more person they're looking at. Guys that are in the gym, they typically look at themselves and then whoever the hottest girl in the gym is. Maybe that sounds a little sophomoric of me, but I'm sorry. It's just, it really is the way it is most of the time. So don't worry about going in there and feeling like people are looking at you and the bigger guys are going to judge you or anything like that. But most of the time, they're very friendly. So I'm going to get ready to wrap this up, but one other thing that I do want to touch on that he mentioned as well is that if you like, what is your other alternative to not going to the gym? And so what I want to say about that is if people really come to the conclusion that they can't go to the gym because they're just, they are intimidated by it, or even if they get to a point where they feel like, oh, it's just a bunch of meatheads and jerks in there, like I don't want to deal with that. Well, you may need to reevaluate what it is that you really want, because you may be making those excuses because the fact is you're really not that interested in getting into the shape and losing weight. You know, you may kind of want that, but you don't really want that, okay? So you need to look at what you really want. And then if you really do want to get into shape and you want to lose weight and you want to get into the gym, then you'll figure out a way, because like Tony said, what else are you going to do? What's the other alternative? Like, if that's what you want to do, then that's what you have to go do. And sometimes you have to put yourself in an uncomfortable situation to achieve what you want to achieve. But anyway, I hope you guys like this video. I hope this discussion series is something that everybody, I hope we get a good response, because I really enjoyed this, and hopefully Tony liked it as well. Tony, I hope you were okay with my response, rebuttal, whatever, to your video. You know, I hope I did you justice. But anyway, that's the video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. As always, Informed Fitness and Tony's Pure Fitness.